Hey guys, I am here today to share with you another design team project for KraftSupplies4u, and I'm holding my camera because I had to hang this up so I can kind of show you guys what it looks like. So I just have it hanging here on this little shelf thing that's on my craft desk. And so, as you can see, I made this shabby banner that says Paris. And when I was picking out my design team items for the month, I totally was thinking of doing a kind of Parisian inspired items. So if you had watched my design team package, you would see I picked like whites and blacks and pinks, because to me that's totally like Parisian inspired type stuff. So that was kind of like my inspiration for this banner right here. So I'm just kind of giving you guys a little overview of what it looks like. So this is it. I think it came out super cute. And in just a second, I will change the angle and I will show you guys a more detailed picture. Okay, so I actually came upstairs to record from up here. So how I actually created this was I had a bunch of this sized, these are the smaller like Project Life size cards, and it was kind of the same size approximately that I wanted my letters to be, or like the piece to be. So actually what I did was I took two of the Project Life cards and then I just glued them together, and then I covered the front with some paper, and then I covered all the backs with some black cardstock. So it has like 4 layers, so it would be a little bit more sturdy. And all the flowers that you'll see and all the trims that I used, everything is from the shop except for the paper and the letters. Those are just from my stash. So I did a lot of layering, and I do apologize, I'm still sick, so if I sound off, that's why. So like on this one, you can kind of see there's like 3 different flat laces, and then there's 2 pieces of this trim right here. And since these were black, I kind of wanted to have some white behind it so that they would stand out a little bit more. So I layered a bunch of these trims, and then I took these letters, and these were kind of some funky colors that I would like never use, and I was kind of like, wow, that's like the perfect size that I need for this. So actually what I ended up doing was covering the whole thing. I colored it with a Sharpie, like a black Sharpie, and then the letters had these dots on them that was kind of like a felted kind of feel. So I took some stickles and I just added a little dot to each one, just to kind of give it a little bit more color. Because you could still see the dots, but I didn't like the way that it looked, so I decided to just add some stickles to it. And then I added some flowers. So I made this little cluster here, and then this little cluster here with all the flowers from the shop. And then for the holder, so you can hang it up, I added a piece of this trim right here. That's from the shop, and I just added a little piece on each side so that you can hang it up. And then so that's the first letter, that's the P. And then the next letter, basically they're kind of all the same. I try to use mostly the same items, just kind of arrange them differently. So this black lace here on the bottom is the same one that's over here, and then this is just another trim that I took a piece off and then put it like that. Like I said, I wanted to have white in the back so that the letter would stand out better, because if I put this onto here, it would kind of blend in too much and you couldn't really see it that well. So I wanted to make sure under all my letters there was some white. So on this one, I just added some of the black paper roses, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, and then I had these 2 flowers, and these are from the shop as well. They were just left over from a previous project, so I added one here, and then somewhere along the lines the little pearl that was on this one came off, so I just added this little piece right there that's just from my stash to give it a little center. And so that's the A. And then here with the R, again, I kind of did the same things, just used some of the different trims. This black trim right here is the one that I used as the holder. So that's a little strip on both sides, and then I used this trim right here, which is really cool looking. It's kind of like a lattice design. So I put some of that down, and then I just took a little square of this one to put underneath again so that the letter would pop. And then I added some more flowers from the shop and made my little cluster. And I think it's really cute. And then here with the eye, again, I basically did the same thing. I just added some trim, a couple layers, added some flowers here and then here at the bottom. And then I just had these again left over from a previous project, and I just kind of tucked them in there just to give it a little something extra. And then on the S, again, I just layered some of the different trims, used some of the same flowers. These are the black paper ones, and then this black dainty one. And then I wanted to have the white kind of underneath, so I just left that like that. And then again, this is kind of the same cluster that's on the first letter, so it kind of matches. And then I just added another little piece here to hang it up. And again, I did all the backs with some black cardstock just to give it a nice finished edge. And then this trim right here, which is from the shop, I took a piece about how long I wanted the banner to be, and then I just put some glue on the back of this piece at the top, and then I just laid it on top of this so that it would keep the banner together, and also it adds like a cute little edge to the top, which I think is really cute. And then in between you have the pinks popping through, which I also think is super cute. This is one of my favorite trims. So I just did that like all across the back like that, so it's all nice and finished, which is what I like. I don't like to leave things like unfinished and stuff, so even the backs I have it all done. So yeah, so this is the banner that I did. Let's see, I have it all tangled up here. But I love the way that it came out. I think it's super cute. I don't know, I really like it. I'm actually going to be working on a rack to send out to someone that hopefully they'll be surprised. So this is the first item that I created for that. So that is my banner. So let me know what you guys think. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like any of the items I showed you, make sure you check out the store, and the link will be in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.